Hello, and welcome back to Cardboard Decoy Plays Kerbal Space Program. I still have a little bit of a cold, and I can definitely hear my voice getting deeper, so don't be too freaked out. I have been busy. Fortunately, the being sick part of everything has allowed me a certain degree of freedom to basically sit and play Kerbal Space Program and watch House all day. House, by the way, pretty awesome. Although being sick and watching House is a little counterproductive, because you're like, I probably have some sort of bacterial, meningeal, sarcophageal, pharyngy, excitositis, and I'm gonna die any second now. That's what House has done to me, and it's fun. It makes things a little interesting. So I cleaned up our solar system, more specifically the Mooner system, just a little bit, or well, I guess the Kerbin system. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and leave the mystery moon cruiser rocket. I'm gonna check on this really quick to see if it's still super glitched. And survey says, yep, this is the remnants of a Kraken attack again. In case you didn't see this before, this is our odd little homage glitch to the cruiser that got us so much science that got our foot in the door to full moon exploration. Man, memories. Okay. That was only like a couple weeks ago for me. I don't know what it is in y'all's time. It's probably about a month since all of that happened, but I really can't remember. Either way, speaking of memories and memorializing, oh, damn it, it's not going to let me. Okay, hold on. Yeah, the Kraken got it good. I can only travel to Space Center, not to other ships after touching that one, which is probably a good thing, because I'm going to guess that if it did it to that, it would probably do it to anything I switch to. That's just maybe a mild coding instinct in me that tells me that is the truth. Alright, to the Mooner Station. It is daytime, so there is no better time to actually do this. Where we could see it, ideally. That was always the hope. So I've moved everybody out of the Mooner Station, and I have attached some nuclear rockets to it, and now all we need to do is point and shoot. So, oh yeah, that's right, this one doesn't control very well. You'll see what I mean by that by the end of this video for sure. But let's see if we could turn this puppy around. There's quite a bit of wiggle. This was to be expected. Whoa, man. Look at that wiggle. Alright. You know, it's not too bad. Get a good look at this, because in a minute you're going to be like, oh man, what was he thinking? As if you needed any help with that. But still, yeah. Oh boy, have I been busy. Anyways, so yeah, this is our Mooner Station. It is no longer necessary, so it is now time to deorbit. This may take a minute, so hold on to your hats and all of that. Shit, I have no idea which way I'm actually facing that I need to fire my engines at. Let's see, is there something I can control from over here? Let's do control from here. Yep, okay, it's turned the wrong way. This is fine, we can fix this. Okay. And now we flip the whole thing over. Oh my goodness, that's terrifying. That is just a little too much mass to be flipping around in space, if you ask me. Okay. That was a particularly goony laugh, I realize, or a chortle, or whatever you would want to classify that little display of mirth, but I blame the cold for that for sure. Okay. Oh, wait, wrong direction. Okay. There we go. And we have the hot pink nuclear fire. Whoa. That's a little unexpected. Alright. Well, this could be a little bit more complicated than I thought. We might just end up swinging ourselves into pieces, which doesn't necessarily undermine what it is we're trying to achieve here, so it is kind of interesting to watch how this thing kind of snakes around. It's almost like a freaky centipede or something. I should have probably come up with a pulling engine as opposed to a push engine for this. Okay. Whoa. Alright, don't overshoot. I'm wondering how much of just pointing at the ground we can get away with for this. Okay. Can we turn? Yes, here we go. Now we might get some results. RCS is enabled. Okay. Alright. This is going to get interesting very soon. Just you wait. Okay, okay, now it's decreasing. For a second it started going up and I was like, excuse me. Excuse me. After all that effort, you're actually going to increase speed and lie to me somehow. because I'm not quite sure how the interface works. Oh my goodness, look at the wiggles. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? It's so majestic. What do we got? Fuel-wise, electric charge is fine. Monopropellant is quickly running out. Very quickly. Oh, glorious. Okay. Ooh. Just as long as it's pointing in the general direction here, we should be fine. We actually want to be pointing more towards the sky? No, the ground is good. Okay, cool. Let's just up the amperage here a little bit, see what happens. Oh my goodness. What's the worst that can happen, right? At this point? Thing flies apart. That would also be kind of amusing. Yee. Oh, it's trying to be stable. You gotta give it credit. Oh, there goes the camera switch. What does that mean? Does that mean we have... Yes, okay. We have a moon intersect. Let's see if we can at least get it in the daytime here. Okay. A moon intercept? A moon intersect? What would be appropriate in this particular case? Oh, we're starting to lose track. Okay. Let's do this. We don't want to point to the sky. Sky is up. Up is bad. We want to point to the ground. Oh. Oh my god. This is fantastic. Ooh. Really makes me wonder about the time my computer started chunking while trying to play other things in this game. It's like, what was I doing to screw that up so bad, I wonder now. Okay. Where are we at now? Oh, we're getting there. We're more or less daytime at this point, so that's good. And I just want a little bit more. I want to see. Oh my goodness, it's shimmying. The shimmies. The shimmies are real. Alright, let's maybe drain some of the fuel into someplace that's going to use it. Damn you, nuclear motors actually being super efficient like I wanted you to be. Alright, okay. And what this is supposed to achieve is hopefully figure out a center of balance there. Okay, I gotta take off SAS or else this thing is just gonna lose its shit entirely. Okay, there we go. I've learned a few things about when to and not use SAS in this game, and it's actually a pretty interesting little science, I must say. So, oh my goodness. This really makes me want to make like a big segmented wormy thing that just sort of squirms through space. I don't know, maybe I'm weird, but that just seems like it'd be really fun. Huge serpentine creature that just sort of slithers like some sort of an alien sidewinder. That kind of a thing appeals to me. Maybe not you, but you know, it's a good thing. Your opinion doesn't matter on my channel. Ha 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 ha. Actually, it matters a lot. Please like, comment, and subscribe. So yes, we are waiting for this to hopefully use up a lot more fuel. Ideally, man, just getting this engine up here, it was designed pretty poorly with the idea of getting it up into space in mind, and it was not the best idea I've ever come up with. But I finally got it up here, even though I was like, you know, I could just redesign it. But being somewhat belligerent and cantankerous as I do try to be on the regular, it didn't quite work out that way. So what can I say? Okay, there we go. You just need to course correct a few times. And yeah, curl back that way. Man, it really is wonderful, isn't it? I love it. Like, this is really interesting to me because I can't believe how much I'm actually enjoying this game. Like, I've never been somebody who was into flight or science sims that much, but there's something about flying in space. The sim part of building your own space station and then crashing it into the moon after hours and hours of incredible use and iterative play and all of that other fun stuff. I don't know. It's really captivated me. I'm very fascinated by this effect that it's had on me. So it is really some of the most fun I've had in a game in a really long time. Up there with Factorio, I would say. So, and if you're not familiar with the Factorio idea, I mean, that definitely appeals to a very weird part of me. And a part I wasn't expecting to find being satisfied by a game like Factorio at the very least. And I guess maybe this falls under a similar flow, but either way, it's still very fascinating all around. Okay. Ooh. Whoa. Alright. Ooh. Hey. Good job. Okay. Daddy loves you. It's alright. Shh now. Only dreams. Okay. cut the engines. Get myself back in action here. Oh, man. The way this game simulates momentum and drag is just absolutely magical sometimes. Alright. Whoa. Okay. If I can get it down to about 400, I'll be happy. But we're already at like 11 minutes, and I've got a pretty big thing I want to do before the end of this video, so... Bam! Let's do this. And... Man, really shouldn't have... Well, if I didn't use nuclear rockets, chances are whatever I did use would, Well, there we go. Hey, look at that. Time warp cheats. Alright. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, yeah, if I hadn't used... Oh, wow, look at how everything was kind of jaggy there for a second. I don't know if you noticed the big diagonal lines. You might want to rewind and look at that. It was kind of interesting. Little physics mishaps, perhaps. Alright, here we go. It's the surface of the moon. Look, we've made it. You've been flying above it for so long, and now you'll get to meet it face to face, like old friends, reunited, after at least one Kerbal year of exploration and shared something or other. Ready? Oh! Oh! Yeah, the frames! Where's all the pieces? There's got to have been some pieces that flew off from that. Oh, man. I can't wait till they revamp the explosions maybe a little bit. Let's close that. It's not going to let me show debris. Okay, fine. Let's go to Space Center tracking station and see, because I have discovered that if you go to the tracking station soon thereafter and turn on debris, sometimes you will see the most amusing things. Alright. And let's turn on debris. Oh, man. Minmus, solar arm, Minmus. Come on. No lunar station debris. Are you serious? Are you kidding me right now? Nothing survived. Oh, that's unfortunate. I was really hoping there'd be some pieces flying off that would be really fun to watch, but no such luck this time. All we have is a ghost rocket, and ghost rocket is good enough for us. So let's go ahead and do Minmus Solar Arm Probe. Orbiting Kerbal. Which one? Yeah, that's the one we want. Okay, so, I mean, clearly, yeah, the spoilers aside, let's just go ahead and go to here, and we're going to get this on an intercept with the big spoiler there. This is, of course, Steely Dan 2.0. You can't really tell why it's 2... Well, yeah, actually, you can. I still have the engines attached to it. I'm trying to figure out how to alter the center of gravity so these more top-heavy rockets are a little bit easier to manipulate, and this seems to be working fairly well. So let's go ahead and first things first... Oh, we did spend quite a bit of time doing that, I guess. I lost my place where I wanted to be. But that's fine. We'll just hang out for a little bit. I've been working on this station tirelessly, and it has been somewhat insane. Oh, okay. I see what's happening there. First of all, do I have solar panels on this guy? I do, but I can't open them just yet. That's okay. We still have engines to use, so I'm not too worried about running out of electricity there. Okay. And I would go try to deorbit this probe, but I think it's a little too close to the big surprise, the big reveal for me to want to do that. Well, then again, in actual space, it's probably pretty far away, but that's, I don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk it until we get this guy in position. So if we go over on time a little bit, that's totally fine by me at this point. And as much as I do enjoy my 20-minute video regularity, I have discovered a certain love for maybe doing 30 and 45-minute videos. However, I definitely can't make those a habit and be producing content every day. Let's go Minmus Station, set as target. Okay. Ooh. There we go. Just about nailed it. Will you look at that? My goodness. Alright. And it's going to intersect way over here, and that's 12 kilometers. Let's turn. This flashiness, I don't know what's up with this flashiness. I think it has to do with the complexity of the thing. So, alright, let's turn like this. And, oh my god. 3.6 kilometers. Okay. That's as good of a response as we're going to get out of this thing right now. Alright, and let's go ahead and... If it's a little off, I'm not going to cry about it. Let's put it that way. Alright. Scoochy. Alright, there's like a big number and a small number. Yeah, 0.6. Okay, I like that. I don't know where the other 76 kilometers comes from, but suffice to say, it's been a little bit of the bane of my existence. I'm a little too used to it happening at this point, unfortunately. So, wow, I actually have a lot of fuel left over. I don't know what's up with that. I must have had a really efficient launch and didn't notice. Okay, we're going to turn. And... Okay, note in 20 seconds. Oh man, we're going to have to fire very soon. Okay. 16, 15, 14. Woo. Okay, 2 seconds. That's way less than I was going to give it. All right, ready, aim, and okay, there we go. Ready, set, smoke a cigarette. Oh man, wasn't that like the worst thing that ever happened whenever you were a kid? Like you get somebody who thinks they're real funny to start a race for you and somebody else, and then they do the whole 1, 2, go tie your shoe. 1, 2, insert something that rhymes with 2. Sorry, I was focusing on turning in that too. Or with the race specifically, it's ready, set, smoke a cigarette. I remember that was the big one that perpetually tormented me as a child, at least. I don't know if this is actually lining up the way I want it to. I'm kind of instinctually turning it to retrograde, and I think that's probably correct. Ooh, I'm going to overshoot it really bad. Don't do that. Electric charge is fine. I've got like 1 million batteries on this thing. You can't see them because they're underneath this fairing here, or cowling, whatever you want to call it. And let's see. We'll go to map and fast forward quite a bit. There we go. It seems to have settled down a little bit now that we have decided on where we want to be. So also I think it might have a lot to do with moving the node around. Like I started doing that because I thought it was really good. Once I found out that I could actually manually move the node around in orbit instead of clicking and creating new maneuvers all the time, I was like, yeah, really good idea, but it seems to have some issues. So, okay, yep, I am pointed in the wrong direction. So I'm going to take my 4 minutes I have left here and use that to turn around. And, of course, I am going to try to keep an eye on my target. There it is. What are you? I have no idea what you are. Let's click on you. Solar... Ah, yes, okay, that's the thing I need to deorbit. Okay, no biggie, no big deal at all. All right. Ooh, and we are coming in hot on that target. Oh, wait, was I turned right the first time? Son of a bitch. Okay. Yes, I was, because I had target selected, not... Oh, I was right. I was right the first time, but it was still under orbit instead of target because I wasn't close enough for it to automatically register target. Okay. Fine. Be that way. See if I care. Alright, so we're turning around again. Around. Alright. How far away are we? 43 kilometers? That's cool. Alright. Yeet. Stop. Stop. I said stop. Okay. It's stopping. Good. Ooh. Or maybe I was right. I was just looking at it wrong. I can't tell. I really don't know. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and ditch these. Ooh. Are you activated? Yeah, you are. Okay, cool. And there we go. Hopefully that's not close enough to actually hit the big giant spoiler over there. But assuming it is not, let's go ahead and fast forward a little bit. Here we go. It's coming in. Whee! Okay. Now it's really coming in. So let's go ahead and start slowing it down a little bit. Whoa, easy there, Wiggle. Mr. Wigglepants' spaceship here is trying to cause some problems. Oh god, don't hit it. Okay. I don't think that's going to hit it. No, they're going to go way over there. Okay, good. Oh, that's a little too much slower. Alright, let's go ahead and fast forward some more. Oh, wow. I seem to have really altered my orbit there whenever I wasn't paying attention. Okay. Let's just do that number. Actually, that adjusted quite a bit, didn't it? Alright, this is good. That means we are now heading towards the space station fairly nicely. So let's go ahead and ride this wave. The theory works. What can I say? Alright. Oh, here comes our docking screen, which for some reason takes like an hour to load up. And then always makes me miss my freaking placements. Okay. And then if we do this, should... Whoa, you know what? I think that's close enough. I think that's going to be just close enough for me to be able to make my maneuvers. Okay, so wait for it for a second. And... Oh, alright. There we go. You can start seeing it. It's huge. Huge! That's 700 meters away, and you can make out some things on there. It's pretty crazy, don't you think? I think it's cool. I think it's real cool. I think I'm a cool guy. Alright, we're going to slow down some more. And... Oh, easy. Easy. Nose is trying to wander on me. Don't do it, Steely. Great. And, okay. That should be good enough. Let's go ahead and get these fairings out of here. Okay. Cool stuff. And we'll hit 1 to extend solar panels. Oh, crap. Can I switch to you really quick? Hold on. I need to switch to the probe. And then Minmus Station, Solar Arm Probe. Switch to... Is this the... Oh, no! Not yet. Not yet. I'm not ready. Minmus Solar Arm. Switch to... No, you're not what I want either. Damn it. I need to unfurl these solar panels on this other ship, and it's not going to let me. Hold on. Minmus Station. Hold on. I need to go all the way back. Space Center. Okay. 1 second. Like I said, this might go on a little long, but please don't hold it against me. I would be so sad. Okay, and let's go ahead and tracking station. And, oh man, you know I should have renamed that. It's totally true. Solar Arm. Minmus Solar Arm Probe. That's what I want, I think. Okay. And... Come on. You can do it. Thank you. Okay. And... Oh no. Oh no, I'm already out of electric charge. Beautiful. Okay, well, I screwed that up. Fine. Oh, I could have done it with this button that I forget I have. Okay, there's the button. Alright. Ah, fine. Okay, that might be a spacewalk mission for another time. A very long distance one, no less. But should be fairly interesting. Or I could just delete it. I don't know why I don't just delete things. Okay. We will control from here. We need to target you. And we are going to aim for you and then do some RCS rocketry. Okay. Oh, can I? Oh, no. There we go. That's what I want. Oh, wait. No, that's not what I want either. Here we go. Okay. And we're going to point down and get ready to fire the retro rockets. As we approach Minmus Station. Why is it above Kerbin? Okay, real quick. This is going to be an experiment in mothershipping to see what I can get away with for moving from one location to another with a great deal of mass I assemble in low Kerbin orbit. So that's pretty much, I mean, that's the real easy explanation. That's pretty much all there is to it. So, well, let's go down. And then I'm going to fire the retro rockets. Hooray! Okay. Alright. So, I mean, essentially what it means is... dang it. Hold on, I keep messing this up. I need to orient myself appropriately. Okay, let's go down. Yeah, I'm going to get that other arm. Alright. But yeah, no, so the idea is... I've got some fuel attached on there. I've got plenty of RCS on there. And I've been making a great deal of incredible use out of the mod that allows me to put on struts and ropes and winches and everything else. Well, not so much the ropes and winches, but definitely the struts in order to reinforce the structure. And it's working very, very nicely. I'm very proud of myself. So we had Mooner Station. It was the end of the Mooner Station this episode. And the beginning, or at least one of the final steps for the great and fantastic Minmus Station, as we will see here shortly. So, okay, let's counteract that. Alright. And you know what? This is going to drive me nuts if I don't fix this now. There we go. I apparently have no real good way to turn with RCS. So that's unfortunate. Okay. Let's move forward. I want to get a lot closer because I've got to get to the other side. Plus we could do the quick tour. So yeah, you can kind of see the basic idea here. What's going on up front is where we control everything. We've got some cabin and crew quarters kind of stuff here, and then RCS fuel to control that. We've got a big, huge joiny bit in the middle. That's the technical term. Basically, that is going to be where we dock all of our guest ships and everything else, and we'll have them come in and dock and do all kinds of fun stuff. And then we have two big gas tanks. These are unpainted fuels because I think the ones that are painted are haunted, basically, for lack of a better term. Again, haunting being the technical term in this particular event or description that I'm going through here. Let's go ahead and do this. Look at it. Also, it's huge, by the way. I don't know if you noticed, but the thing is actually... Oh, wrong way. Oops. I was trying to fire the retro rockets, and I forgot how to fire the retro rockets. That was my fault. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. We're all fine. Let me give you a sense of... Whoa, you are a spinny thing. You are a very, very fast spinny thing. This is... Okay. Well, that was unnecessary. Switch to... Oh my god, are you serious? Okay. That was bizarre. We just locked in on a piece of fairing there that decided to apparently explode and go flying off into space, but didn't decide to until we switched to it? I'm not sure what happened there. Okay, let's go to Minmus Station. Okay. So, Minmus Station. Fly. Alright. And... Come on. Come on. You can do it. Okay, here we go. So now let me go ahead and I'm going to get Jeb, who's, of course, at the helm of this thing. So he traded in his year at the moon to be able to drive these sweet digs. And here we go. Here's the real and honest scale of this project, which is pretty freaking huge. And apparently this is how I need to be oriented to see it. So yeah, as you can see, I've got crazy manually put struts everywhere. This all required a spacewalk, which was really fun. I gotta say, like, being able to do spacewalks and work on things and like strap all of this stuff together was surprisingly entertaining to me. I really enjoyed it. So, and then here's where our arm will look like whenever it's unfurled, and which we need to not forget to do here pretty soon. And yeah, these are all RCS tanks. We've got RCS for days. Literally, we could probably fire RCS for a couple Kerbin days without any problems at this point. And then, yeah, we got two full gas tanks. I'm thinking I'll probably put two more on either side up front and then strap all of that down. And yeah, then I'll be able to put some engines on one side of it. Again, I think this is going to call for a pull engine, so I've just got to design that and stick it probably on this end because there's no docking ports here in the crew quarters. So it's become imperative that we find a way to pull everything because pushing is probably not going to be an option, and you saw why in our attempts to destroy the Lunar space station. So again, and there's our science module, there's our cabin. It seems a lot more livable than the old one was too. Now the only thing I'm missing is a gyro, a thing where they can jog and do exercise. Although I think that might be a little superfluous and made for a future endeavor where I start making goofy things out of boredom and feel like sharing them with you guys. But okay, centrifuge. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Okay, look, Jeb. Look. I know space is fun, but it's time to go home now. We need to attach this arm. Get in there. Ooh, don't give me a hard time. I have a cold, man. Okay, there we go. So, and then you can actually see. Let's do IVA. This is what it looks like inside of the super cockpit, which I think is super awesome. Looks really good. Oh, we looked at this before. That's right. We read the note. Okay, never mind. Screw that. Back to the arm. Here we go. Here's the arm. We need to get you docked up. And control from here. Okay. And then we'll set as target. So yeah, the basic idea at this point is going to be... Oh, by the way, I've learned how to use the docking interface pretty decently, I do think. Okay. Whoa. Line up the orange spot first. That's what makes me happy, at least. Okay. Okay. And we are actually traveling towards it, apparently, which is interesting. All right. And then we do this number all the way out here. Get ready to bring it back in as we get closer. Actually, it makes things super easy once you figure out how to read it. Like cheater easy almost. But again, I feel like this is not cheating because real astronauts probably use something like this. I bet. I totally bet, guys. My dad's an astronaut. He would know. I'll ask him. And that's so not true, and it makes me kind of sad, actually. I've made myself sad now because my dad is not an astronaut. That itself is making me sad, the fact that I was able to do that. Alright, okay. Yep. Alright, and now we approach this. Ooh. Okay. Alright, that should just about dangly do it. Alright, yeah, that's good stuff. We got a C velocity, I don't know what C stands for, is of 0.43. C distance is about the same as our distance. And yeah, so this is really good. Oh, crap, wrong way. Hold on, this way. Thank you. As we close in very quickly here. Yes. Okay, got you. Got you, sucker. Alright. Whoa. Well, and it worked anyways. Okay, so not so bad. It started sliding really fast because we were so close. I knew that. I knew that all along. I was just testing to see if you knew it. Okay, so there we go. This is pretty much complete. Now, the only things we're going to need is, again, a couple more gas tanks on either side, which I'll have probably next episode we'll dedicate to launching and affixing one of those gas tanks. So... yeah, oh, sorry. I try not to reveal any symptoms of my cold on air, but I fail every now and then. But yeah, look at that. I think it's pretty cool. Plus also, check this out. It handles really well and is pretty dang tough. All right, I have quick saved. I'm going to quick save again just to make sure. All right, we've quick saved a few times. Now we'll check this out. Whoa. We can turn the whole thing on a dime. So... at least the maneuver portion is not so much of a big deal. This is a little bit of an exaggeration. It's going to be a lot of very subtle nudging to get this thing to turn around the way we want it to, for sure, because it will also fling itself apart pretty quickly. However, the docking ports are tougher than nails and stronger than Superman and Hercules combined. And it's pretty crazy. However, the manual location struts, not so much, so we got to watch those guys. They're a little shifty. So, also, again... in relation to my earlier statement about watching my computer start tanking with too many pieces, this just makes me so happy. I'm so glad everything works really well. Okay, and then if we cut the thing really quick, nope, that didn't do it. Alright, I'm trying to figure out how to break the struts again. But see how well it's holding together, even though we've got it spinning at fantastic speeds. So it's interesting to me. It's definitely pretty interesting. Ah, here we go. What we need is more roll. Alright, roll with it. Yeah. Also, this was another thing I realized that you should not have SAS enabled for, because that is also what causes a lot of wobble to happen outside of when you would want it to happen, really. So, yeah, you know what? This is holding together better than it did before. I guess now it's balanced. Before I only had one arm on it and it kind of went crazy. But now that I have two arms on it, it's doing fairly well. Oh, it's not liking it. It's trying. It's trying to fall apart, but it's not going to. I'm not going to let it. All right, cool. Well, anyways, I'm gonna leave this poor thing alone and quick load before I scare myself silly. And yeah, next episode we'll tack on another gas tank maybe, and or I'll just pontificate for a little while, talk about my future plans and ambitions with this game. But either way, this has been Cardboard Decoy playing Kerbal Space Program. Stay tuned for more hot, super excellent space station action, which is absolutely due at this point. And yeah, that will be real fun. And hopefully within the next 2 or 3 episodes, we will be trying to get this over to Minmus. And we'll use what I have also learned about gravity turning. Or not gravity turns, but gravity slingshots, gravity assists, that kind of a deal. We're going to use the moon to make us go faster. It's going to be cool. So yeah, until then, have fun.